10, 10, 10.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
On the carry. He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Jennings now on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down, Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He finds Corey Davis. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
35-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 7. Ravens.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drop.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Jennings now on the return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Chase Young in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Going deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead.
The extra point is
Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Mixon with a first down carry. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Incomplete in the end zone. Coverage by Keanu Neal.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try.
For the field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Adam Thielen. Incomplete.
Still 15 yards to go. Second down. Now Mahomes going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Pass intercepted.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
15-yard line.
Santos' kick is up and through. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Ravens.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Being chased out left. Over the middle here to Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Jacobs.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of
2nd and 3 from the 9.
2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Score, Bengals 20, Ravens 17.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. first down. Here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the...
And that's caught inside the 30. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Another try for Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow looking for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
They'll take over first.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 91 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Jennings now on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a second and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's now third down.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. First down, here's the run with Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Sam Hubbard.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Third down. 8. Yards to go.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
7-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about